All right. Tommy Grimm here with another episode of Cinema or Sofa. Spoiler-free review. Mickey Barnes, played by Robert Pattinson. All right. This movie takes place in the year 2025, where Mickey is an expendable, which he signed up for, I guess, for the government, to where his job is literally to die. They do experiments on him, I guess, to further mankind. They travel throughout the galaxy and also study pathogens on him, all types of stuff. He dies over and over again. Every time he dies, they just print another one out, okay? There was parts in the movie that didn't really make sense to me because, like, if this is a technology, why isn't everybody being printed out? Why doesn't everyone back up their consciousness? Because every time you die, your consciousness and your memories stay intact. They get to a planet called Niflheim and they try to colonize and whatnot. And they got to do all these studies and whatever. He goes through a lot of stuff on this planet. And yeah. So in the trailer, if you've seen the trailer, you should probably watch the trailer. He gets duplicated. I'm not going to tell you why or how he gets duplicated or what happens and all that because that's a big part of the movie. Now, let's go over whether or not you should see this movie in theaters or wait for it to be streamable, probably on HBO Max. All right, so is this movie cinema or sofa? Cinema all day. Cinema all day, and the gold star goes to Robert Pattinson. Congratulations, you're doing a great job. Doing a great job. Keep up the good work. I recommend this movie. It hits every aspect that you'd want to see in a satire movie in space, in my opinion. The only thing is there was a few side characters that really could have used some character development. It's almost like they threw them in there for no reason. I had to come back and Google the cast because I thought maybe these were actually two separate people. They just looked similar. So I was wondering if it was two different characters, but it was just one character because the character buildup was not there for these side characters that they kind of tried to make them main characters. It made no sense. They kind of threw them in there, but that's literally the only quarrel I have with this movie. Other than that, it's a great movie. This movie actually is a book called Mickey 7. Mickey 7 is a book. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to get the book on Audible to listen to it, to do a comparison between the two. The Audible book is 9 hours long. I'm not spending 9 hours to listen to the book, but I can say cinema or sofa. This movie is cinema all the way. I'd have to say I would give this movie a good 9, and a solid 9. It was great. Story, the characters. Some of the characters didn't make sense to me. I've never seen Robert Pattinson in anything else really except for Batman and Twilight, and I gotta say, this man can act. He can act really freaking good. I've never seen him act like this before, and I really enjoyed this movie. This movie was definitely one of the best movies I've seen all year. Granted, the year kind of just started, but I definitely would recommend supporting this movie. It was a great movie. It was funny. It was really funny, actually. Nice satire, and Steven Yeun, excellent job. You did a fantastic job. It was really a sight to see. I really like Steven Yeun. He did great in The Walking Dead and everything else that he was in that I've seen him in. It was awesome, and it's good to see him in other stuff. And then you also have Mark Ruffalo. Is it like Buffalo? I don't know. Mark Ruffalo, you know, the Hulk. He did a great job. He played his character. His character was so fucking funny. I mean, it was just outstanding and hilarious to see him do this. Yeah, he did a really, really good job at his character. Naomi Ackie played Nasha, Mickey 17's love interest, and she did a really good job. She definitely kicked ass in this movie, I could say that much. And it was believable, right? It was real. Unlike Captain America, where they had that one chick that was like 3 foot, 4 foot tall, kicking ass. No, that was not believable. But this character, she played it to the T, and she was putting people in freaking chokeholds with her legs, and it was hot, and it was spicy, and it was kick ass all at the same time. I really liked it. But yeah, this movie was definitely enjoyable. Go watch it. Bring the peeps out. Support this movie. This is a good one. This is a really good movie to support. I have to say it's going to be hard for another movie to top this. As an original movie, I mean, yes, it was based on a book, but as like a first of its kind, because you're seeing a lot of remakes and sequels and prequels done these days. As an original movie, this one, thumbs up. Doing a great job. Keep up the good work.